Hello, everybody, internet people and other people. What's up? I am Taco. That is who I am. I just had an amazing conversation with my dad. Well, my stepdad. For a little bit of background, my mom and dad got divorced at an early age after having 2.5 children. While they were getting divorced, they, you know, did what parents do, and they, my mom got pregnant with a third child. Anyways, my stepdad took over, and he he did well. He didn't take over till I was like 9. I was 4 at the time of the divorce, and both both my dads did right and wrong by me. I had resentment for both, but I am learning not to hate. And uh, but my stepdad was there for a lot of my life, and I'm currently still living with my mom and stepdad. And anyways, we started our conversation off with depression, and then we ended it with depression. But in between, we got into a lot of in-depth things about hate and right and wrong and everything. And my dad is religious. He participates in the LDS religion, the Latter-day Saint religion, which a lot of you may know as Mormons. But if you want to learn more, go research it or view Meet the Mormons. I'm not saying it's the right or wrong religion. I'm just saying it's the religion I was raised up in. I am no longer religious, and that my stepdad still believes in the LDS religion. Even he took a sabbatical from it, and we realized that at the core of all religions, except for the ancient religions, like even the ancient religions, like Greek and Roman and all that, they wanted to teach. And a lot of there are still modern religions that were ancient religions, like Muslims and Judaism and Hinduism, a lot of those religions. But at the core of all of it is right and wrong. And we realized what is truly right is kindness. That's what a lot of religions are trying to teach, is kindness to other people. Now, there are religions where basically you'll be beheaded if you don't believe in their religion, and that's just the society. The religion tries to teach you what is right, tries to teach you what to believe, but it's trying to teach you fundamentals of and at the core is kindness and love and acceptance. And we realized that movements today, lots of movements, are all about kindness, but we all have trouble because we feel the way we were raised is right, or not the way we were raised, but the way we believe is right. So we'll take offense to a lot of things. We will take offense to anything. Say, people say, let's take the LGBTQ and love all movements. Okay? um, a lot of people will hate on the LGBTQ because that's not the way they were raised. But we need to not hate on them because that's the way we were raised. A lot of the core of the LGBTQ and Love All movements is being accepted for who you are. And we need to teach that to everyone, is kindness. Kindness. And what kindness truly is acceptance no matter what. Okay? We don't have to be mad at anyone. We don't have to. You say you're a parent and you don't think that your children should be raised gay or anything. Well, that is their own choice. A lot of parents can't accept that children will eventually make their own choices because that's what everyone does. We grow up and we make our own choices. All we can do is teach them kindness. If we teach them hate, then the world is just going to go on and hate, and we're going to have more wars, more violence. The world's going to go to destruction. What we need to do is teach kindness, love, and acceptance. And I'm just repeating myself because that is all that is necessary. Really, it doesn't matter if you're Hindu, atheist, Christian, LDS, and LDS is a sub theory of Christianity. It's they believe they are the true form of Christianity because of the Book of Mormon, and Judaism believes that Christianity is wrong because they don't believe the Christ has come yet, or something like that. I'm not fully educated, but regardless of all that, you just need to be kind, because everyone is your neighbor. Everyone that you see in the world is a neighbor, and you need to love and accept them. And I don't like racism because you're hating on other people just because they're different. But we need to accept people for their differences, because that's how we learn in life, is encountering things that are different from what we know. And that's how we grow. And the whole world would grow if we learned to accept differences. We just need to be kind. And so what I want to tell all y'all is just go out there and say hi to your neighbor and strike up a conversation and learn to be kind to them just for who they are. It doesn't matter if they're a drug addict, and you abstain from drugs, or if you're the drug addict and they think you should not be doing drugs. That's the way they believe. That's what they believe. But if we learn to accept that, and we'll find kindness at the core of it all. And this kindness will lead to joy. And a lot of the world is depressed because there's so much hate in the world. And we'd actually be happier if we just learned to love and accept. And that's why the depression talk tied into all this, is because in depression, we don't believe, depression is sadness, and sadness can be over anything. And for mine and my dad's depression, my stepfather, my dad, I call him Dad, okay? I call both my dads Dad. I don't call my biological father Doug, which is his name. I call him Dad because he, no matter what, he took a effort in raising me, and he identifies as a male, and so I identify him as Dad. And I don't really identify anyone as father. I identify Doug as a father because he helped in my birth, so he is my father, but I do not address anyone as father, except for Heavenly Father. But I do no longer believe in religion. But our depression kind of stems from not being able to do anything right, whether it was in the past or currently. We don't believe we could do anything right, and we need to move past that. We need to learn that we do things wrong. Everyone does things wrong, and everyone does things right. There are things we do right and things we do wrong. What we need to do is learn to accept the things we do right and learn to accept love and kindness. Love and kindness for other people. No matter what they do to you, you can't get mad. You need to learn to forgive and to just be kind, because you don't know their situation. You don't know how they were raised. You don't know any of that. All you know is what they did to you. You may know their background. You may know exactly where they're coming from. And if you do know that, then you can understand why they did that. But regardless of whether you understand it or not, it's your job to learn from it, learn, and move forward with that experience in your life. And I think that everyone should just love each other, okay? There's no reason to hate. No reason. Sure, your religion may be the right religion, but not to another person. You can teach them. You can have a civil conversation with them. Don't tell them they're wrong. Understand where they're coming from and have a civil conversation and educate them on your point of view. Okay? But that doesn't mean they're going to accept your point of view. And that's what a lot of wars and other things came off of, is because of conflicting points of view that they could not just talk about. We need to accept that people live differently from us. Okay? People will live the way they want to live. And we need to accept them for that and talk to them and be friends despite any differences that we may have. Okay? Because kindness is all that really matters. Because that is what the earth is really made for, is to live life the way you want to live it and to love other people. That's human nature involves love. We seek out, in fact, all of nature involves love to some degree or another. And whether it may be just instinctual or not, love is what makes the difference. Love is what makes society and humans human. Okay? That we can feel actual emotions more than just nature. And if we give in to hating other people, we're giving in to base nature and to really destruction. And destruction is another part of what makes the world the world. We wouldn't be there without destruction. But to really improve as a society, we need to learn kindness, love, and acceptance. And I'm just kind of rambling on and ramble, because that's all I really do. And I just wanted to share the message to be kind to one another, no matter what. Learn to love and accept. Doesn't matter who you are, just learn to love and accept. Okay? It'll make the world a better place. Learn to forgive. Modern society kind of promotes hate on other people because capitalism promotes living for yourself, and living for yourself can lead to hate on other people. And you may live for the people around you, not just for yourself, but if you're truly living for the people around you, you will embrace kindness, because forgiving and accepting really makes the world a better place. And that's all I really wanted to say. Okay? And now I'm gonna post this on wherever I post it. I hope you see it someday. I really hope it goes viral, but I don't think this message will reach a lot of people. But I will share it no matter what. And I think we should just be kind to one another. Well, I love you all. Have a good day, and goodbye.